folks, welcome back to, what the hell is my party right now? Oh yeah, a couple of goobers and a HM mule who's carrying Cut, Flash, and Rock Smash. Let me take a look at the rest of the party real quick, just out of curiosity. I don't remember what all everybody's rocking here. Excuse me. There's K. Rool with his Levitate. Heck yeah. One incredible Pokemon. The Rax. You've got a special attack that is not good. I was gonna say respectable, but not really. At least Brick Break is there. What do we got for HMs? Do we have anything we can feed this goofball? It's all fighting type moves. I mean, I guess we could give it strength if we were very silly. I don't care about that champ. Now, we have a bit of a path to take in order to get over to where we need to go, because we need to head to Mauville, and we go to the we go to the right. Oh, hi Scyther, we could have had that early in the game. That would have been a nice add to the party. Like, again, depending on the move pool and whether or not Scyther gets hit by a rogue chunk of gravel, I could actually have a... You know, that could actually be a good Pokemon. Man, I just seen a post on Twitter. Somebody posting about Sonic and being like, he's not a joke anymore, but one of the things that they're highlighting for it is Sonic Frontiers, and, gonna be honest, folks, I couldn't get into that. Like, I feel like one of the very, very few people for whom this is the case. Oh, hey, some nerd resubbed and the notification lasts for 10 seconds. Wow, okay. Whatever the hell that means. Okay, I guess we're supposed to catch these Nuzlocke or something. Thanks for the resub. It'll be so great when I'm able to get the like $2.02 that Twitch pays me out of that. It'll be even better, and by better I mean worse, when they decide to apply the iPhone app or whatever it is pricing to everybody. So you'll be paying $8 for me to get like none of it. At that point, I may just start streaming on fucking YouTube, but I digress. Mauville City has an underground sector called New Mauville. Can you just call it a power plant? Instead of just being like, hey, yeah, it's this, because that's what it is. It's a fucking power plant. We're going to the power plant, and there's not even going to be a Zapdos there. And I'm going to be a little bit sad about that. Hi, hey, Fury, how's it going? Is this the correct location? Yeah. Well, we got 5 badges. We're doing okay. We're, like, not totally dead. We got Clefable muling, being our HM fellow here. And we got lots of water types, but we also got a fucking Mewtwo, because apparently I failed to randomize legendaries away properly. One of these days I'm gonna go really hard and just like randomize stats and everything too, which I know is something that you like. Oh hey, yeah, speaking of Scyther that I saw in Petalburg Woods, that's its big brother, or in this case, big sister, in the form of Caesar. I randomized mostly just kind of standard things, but I did randomize a few interesting little bits here, like the specialty shops, such as the herb shop, had their stock randomized, and that's why I'm up to my neck in safari balls here. Oh, they've been depleted a little bit. What did I buy to start with, like 50 or something? But I had to buy them one at a time because it was the shop in Slateport. I didn't go whole hog like the kind of stuff that you do, just the usual sort of move pool randomization, encounter tables, starters, trainers. I did add 1 extra Pokemon to the lineups of boss trainers to give a little bit of difficulty, because, I mean, it's a Pokemon game post-GS. It's kinda, you know, could stand a little bit more pain. Scizor somehow gets more broken. That's impressive. Well, I guess maybe it probably, like, the simplest way for it would be for it to pick up Flash Fire or something. I did also jack up catch rates, just to make things a little bit easier for stuff like this, to avoid the possibility of losing catches. But I wanted to make battles a little bit more of a pain. I should have given everybody extra Pokemon, honestly. And that would have been a little bit more of a balance out here. And here's our super lobster here. I was gonna say, but I remembered it myself. Crush Crawfish, the guy from X3. That's not as great as all that. Oh well. You know what, actually... I know, we can go all in on a Kirby reference here, and by all in, I mean it only half works, because we're just making fun of this thing's appearance now. Heavy Lobster. Anybody remember the Heavy Lobster from Kirby Superstar Revenge of Meta Knight? Iron Man or Iron Man, that fits. I just hadn't thought of that at the time. Oh hey, look, it's another one of these fellows. Let's see how well it takes a bit of Volt Tackle. Just to go for optimal pain here. Oh, that's not even a one-hit kill. I could have tried to catch this thing the traditional way. And by this thing, I mean that thing. And well, have a naming scheme based on Marvel or Black Sabbath. Good point. You get a whole group of like heavy metal based mons in there. That seems like something that you would do. Ah, look, it's Why Not. Probably less dangerous now, even though it has real moves. Because, I mean, come on. Why Not and Wobbuffet don't so much have the stats to put those to great effect. Oh, nice. That's pretty good. Igglybuff, well, I am definitely glad I got Scizor then, that's for sure. I might have taken Why Not over this thing. Trying to learn Sweet Kiss. You know what? I'm gonna take a quick peek at... Oh, no, that's right. K. Rool's got a really good move pool. So, yeah, no need for a 75% confusion, I don't think. I believe it's 75%. Oh, nice. Great dilly. This thing is gonna take a couple of hits no matter what we do here. So I'll throw out Surf because I think it's probably the best damage. Oh, it's got color change. Well, I mean, that just made it very easy for me to steamroll it with Volt Tackle. I forgot that it had color change. I don't even know if I remember. Nice. Gotta find good groups for Master of Puppets and Justice for All, at least. Although the song titles in those I think are a little bit longer, so that'd be more like if you were putting it in Showdown. Try doing things a little bit differently here. Oh, does this one not have... Okay, so I guess it's got two abilities then. Yeah, because... that'll definitely give you enough space. Obviously, none of them are like 10 words long for a track name, to my knowledge. Right, yeah. I just was kind of having this moment mentally of like, they get even longer on some of the next couple of albums. Oh, we whiffed with Crush Claw. Oops. It's alright. This Chikorita can't do a lot of damage to us with Present, I don't think. Not even on a high stat roll there. Team sounds like a bunch of JoJo stands. Yeah, that would definitely happen as a consequence of that sort of thing. Now, I don't remember... Oh, geez, I think I really need to throw down some Repel, because this is getting to be quite a bit. But we could use the experience. I mean, we can always use the experience. And quite frankly, at this point, I'm not above making Geeg just be our hard carry. Because, I mean, it's Mewtwo. Are you kidding me? Of course I'm gonna... Yeah, see, that would make things a little bit rough. Got a Black Glasses. That could be helpful for that. I mean, yeah, Gyarados... Like, hey, we remember Gyarados from when you first saw it in the anime, and its first thing it did is just like, by the way, it just loves destroying absolutely everything, so there you go. Immediate damage incorporated. They knew what that thing was about all the way from the... Speaking of all the way from the start, here we are all the way at the start. Here's our friendly tin can bug again, with also having color change. Huh. That's definitely more than I would ever expect to see that's for sure. Yeah, it seems to at least be one of two abilities at some point. Do Emerald sooner rather than later. Yeah, I don't believe I've played Emerald before this, and I think I've said that before, too. So this has been pretty fun. The Gen 3 games are not my exact favorites. I mean, hey, Gen 5 still exists, right? That hasn't, like, suddenly been unmade from history, which would be really weird, but... Oh, hey, look, Flygon. I think we've seen this fellow in a couple places, and I've been like, that would have probably been nicer to have than what I got, but I think I'll take Caesar over it this time, as a rule. Yeah, randomizers are, well, as you well know, you're quite experienced with these and with various fun things with Pokemon in general. That is definitely how it... You can get some absolutely bizarre runaway luck in some of these, and then there's other times where you'll just get nothing for, like, the entire run, except for maybe one Pokemon. Oh, yeah. Oh. Jolteon having good stats. And... Oh, hi, Reg Steel. And once you hit Gen 3, having the potential for Levitate, it's a Pokemon that can run a lot of things in general. So it just frequently is a very good Pokemon. Bolt, Beam, Other Beam, and EQ. Nice. That is pretty disgusting. That's a level of, like... I'm pretty sure that a couple of actual unrandomized Pokemon can get sort of like that. But you often wouldn't want to because their stat distribution is not quite good enough to roll that. Or it's competitive, so it's like, yeah, I don't need all these things. And of course, it's like Tauros or something. And yeah. From what I'm remembering from Gen 1, which is not necessarily the most accurate. I'm walking away from this Chikorita. It's not worth anything. Nice. Well, honestly, the ability to just, like, go, yeah, I don't care about a fucking Mewtwo is pretty great in and of itself. Thanks, Shuckle. How's that damage treating you? Because it doesn't seem like you do very much at all because you're fucking Shuckle. Just an absolute team of monsters, yeah. Man. That's like already half of a competitive team, really. Just need a Tauros and a Snorlax, and you're, you know, to substitute for two of your spots there, as I'm like, which ones would go in a case like that? But, I mean, obviously, Mewtwo would be banned upstairs, but you... Regardless, great shit in general. Yeah, because it's yellow, so your fifth gym is a massive step up in terms of level. It's level 60. Wow, right? Because you had something to increase the difficulty, right? So you had bosses who were toting even stronger Pokemon. 10% level increase. Yeah, so that will definitely... Oh, 20%, yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense for hitting level 60, because I was like... Base game, I think the 5th and 6th gym leaders are... they cap out at level 50. Needless to say, though, very big jump in yellow, which is a bit of an odd duck, because... Yeah. Otherwise, yellow is kind of clean in terms of the curve and stuff, I think. I mean, most of the difficulty from yellow, I kind of remember coming from other locations. Such as having a Pikachu as your starter that you can't evolve when it's not randomized. Alright, so we're finished with this little side quest. We can go back and we can go get our real reward here, which is a TM that is probably not Thunderbolt. But I mean, that would kind of rule if it was. Well, by then, you definitely are going to be in better shape to deal with them after dealing with level 60 Koga. So I would expect that, like, Sabrina would still be... You might still be ramping up a little bit. Possibly. But by the time you hit Blaine... Like, Blaine doesn't jump to base 60 or anything in the main game, so you'd be okay. Oh, well, that'll make things even less of an issue. Yeah, I mean, if Giovanni is not coming at you with jack shit, like, what's even the point? These encounters could go back to at least being Scizor. Right, as Mewtwo is wont to do, of just murdering everything in front of it. I'm pretty sure that's what was going on in, like, all the Pokemon movies. It's just Mewtwo killing something. At least the ones that it's in. Rest. Aww. How rude. Oh God, that's disgusting. Honestly, Crab Hammer on Mewtwo by itself. Ooh. Ooh, that's gross. God, giving Zapdos like a crazy ass move pool like that too would just be like, hey, yeah, this thing needs to be even more obscene. And again, God help you if you can put Crab Hammer on that thing. Learn T-Bolt through TM, learn Blizzard. Oh my god. Just imagine in, like, regular play, Zapdos having Blizzard. That's like a war crime. A phrase that's probably less funny when actual war crimes are going on right now, but I digress. Enough of that. Enough of that. Hey, Watson, what's in our TM? It's Blast Burn. Wait a sec, wasn't that also in the... I'm gonna go look at the casino again real quick and see... Okay, yeah, so T-Bolt was there. I thought that was the Thunder TM. I'm dumb. Nice. Yeah, Gen 1 Blizzard is the grossest. But of course, there is one thing that's grosser than Gen 1 Blizzard in yellow, and that's Gen 1 Blizzard in Japanese red and green. Because for RG, before they retooled everything, well, retooled everything, it's not true, but they retooled that tiny bit for blue. Red-green Blizzard was 30% chance of freeze. Absolutely mind-boggling, that. Now, we have no grass on this route, so we still have a catch available here that we can take advantage of. And probably be a little bit disappointed in... it's Geodude. Well, we should have the evolution fix on, if I recall correctly, so I'll chuck balls at it because it could turn into Golem. As it transforms into Mewtwo, that's... Wait a minute, there's a Mewtwo behind that rock. Good old Geodude, just being a cool rock guy. Yeah, I mean, that would certainly be a thing that would help, yeah? Yep. That's why we keep that dupes clause in there, because goodness knows that if I ended up in places where I've got to take, like, I don't know, 3... what's a really, really bad Pokemon? Well, I guess unrandomized Pidgeot. Well, Pidgeot by itself wouldn't be... yeah, I guess if I had to take like 3 Pidgeys in a row, I'd be a little bit sad. Anywho, we're going in with the old Metroid Prime reference for this fellow of Thardus. Not full of Phazon, but that's probably pretty okay. Because that would make it poison type, and god damn it, did everything in Kanto need to be a poison type? Jeez. Yeah, Rattatas would probably be a little bit... I mean, again, I like Raticate, and Gyarados is good, but you would want a little bit more variety, wouldn't you? Alright, well, this guy's just giving me his good rod for free. Yes, yes, easy jokes. Yeah, Raticate can make some plays, actually. Plus... Oh, hi, Rayquaza. Ah, shit, I don't have ice moves, do I? Boo! Yeah, Raticate actually got onto like OU viability rankings, if I recall correctly. Kind of low on there, but still, that's fucking Raticate on OU VR. That's respectable. Like, I actually just recently, because I don't necessarily follow that, pardon me. I don't necessarily follow competitive Pokemon super close, but I watch a couple of folks who make content about it. So I did very recently see Big Yellow's video about the stuff that was changing in RBY OU. So yeah, there was a lot of shit that happened after the most recent SPL tournament. Outrage on Machoke is not going to be doing a whole lot in this generation, buddy. Like, Articuno got banned from UU, I'm pretty sure, alongside some other fun business. You know what? I'm gonna Volt Tackle. I think Strength is still hit both enemy Pokemon and not your ally in this game, but Arfero is looking a little bit beat up here. And I mean, again, to be fair, with regards to Articuno in UU and OU, yeah, that thing is... Okay, it only hits the enemies of Gen 3. I wasn't sure if they changed it in the middle of Gen 3, because I remember in... Ooh, why am I forgetting what it's called now? That's not good. Pokemon Coliseum, that's right. I remember in good old Colosseum that... it was hit both enemies and not your ally, but I didn't know if that got changed for Emerald or some shit. Yeah, that's kind of what I've seen for Gen 9 as well, is that it's just like everybody just beating the absolute dog piss out of each other, like just super offense, minimal defense. Kind of tiring because it's like, hey, yeah, this really is just a... I think that Game Freak is making too many Pokemon that are just like, okay, here's our giant effing nukes that you can throw at people. Like, you've got Ogerpon, and, like everything else in Gen 9 are stupid fuck strong. And like, I don't know, the entire metagame is Great Tusk. I don't know. Hi, Steven. I forgot you were here. Oh, he just ambushed us and walked off. All right. Cool thing, dude. Garganackle keeps getting banned from UU. Oh, I love Garganackle. It's so... It's so asinine. Thank you, Game Freak, for making, like... I guess being a 3-stage rock, you could kind of call Garganackle, like, a Geodude analog. And just making it into the biggest asshole you've ever met. This is the same route as that wet place where we found Geodude, right? So this guy is off our list. I should double check here. Okay, yes, this is still 118. Yeah, I feel like draft format is a thing that has a chance to do some fun stuff for competitive. Hey, Retro, how you doing? Arboliva is a potentially very interesting Pokemon. I like the fact that it can set grassy terrain by just getting clobbered. But I have no idea offhand what its move pool looks like, so I can't remark on much past that. Okay, yeah, so here's a new location. Oh, hey, this is the theme that plays when we're sucking the professor or something, I think.
Real bomb chew.
Hey, thanks for the 100 bits. Yeah, Arboliva, again, just nice Pokemon, if only for the ability to set grass stage that easily, and this Staryu sprite looks really crusty. Like, the sizing on this looks a little bit off, mostly because that gemstone, I think, kind of looks way too gigantic compared to, like, anything else that I've... And the perspective looks like it's just... Like we're seeing it from above. It's like that Megamind no bitches meme, except horizontally mirrored. Giga Drain would be a good choice, again, to supplement grass terrain. Because then you can just keep getting your health back and, you know, keep getting your health back. Really, what more do I need to say there? Hey, defense down. Maybe we'll be able to... Oh, Rain Dance. That might help us off this thing a little bit more quickly. And Nidoran male, this should not be much of a threat. We're gonna send Thrax out to flex a little bit of using all of its special attacks. Terra Fire or Poison. Ooh. Terra Poison, that's an interesting choice. And yeah, Strength Sap to give it additional healing, right? So you've got a lot of... You got a lot of stuff you can do there. Pops Ogerpon water. Oh, right, yeah. Right, yes, of course. Fucking Ogerpon again. Just making itself the center of everything. Digimon from a Monster Hunter crossover? Huh. That's... Ah, Feather Dance. That's not gonna matter to us. But yeah, there's a ton of good Pokemon in Gen 9 in general. From a perspective both of designs, like I think it's probably my favorite gen for designs so far. And in terms of just battling, I did find it very amusing seeing them ban Espathra upstairs to Ubers like instantly. Because it has speed boost and it can do, oh god, what's the... Stored power, that's right. I don't know if it's still up there. But also there's part of me that's like, that thing probably gets squished in serious games, doesn't it? Even though it's like, hey, that's cool. Well, I mean, Slowbro can store power, but because yeah, Slowbro stored power, I remember was one of the big raid suggested raiding Pokemon that was out there for a while. But I was talking about like just competitive based stuff. So yeah, in Lumina Crash was a move that I thought very early on was going to be the thing that made Espathra the scary new psychic type. Because if you're doing like a classic 1v1 battle against somebody, Lumina Crash landing is like basically a switch or die kind of moment. And then of course that jacks up all the usage of the dark types and, you know, and then the tiers become a mess again. Wait. Like, there's just a couple of types, if I recall correctly, in Smogon's usage tiers that are just straight up not really... There's like, you have to go with not fully evolved Pokemon to use some of those types in the lower tiers, if I recall correctly. Or there have certainly been phases like that, where there's been like a fairy type in anything below UU or something. With similar being true for Dark, I'm pretty sure. Again, my memory is not what it used to be, so this may not necessarily be accurate, but this is just what I remember. I saw that. That was Meganium. So... I'm feeling like Firo can tank whatever this thing's got to throw at us. And to be quite honest, if Firo dies, and we are cutting it a little bit close, I'm thinking that it's probably the most expendable member of our team. Because we've already had to feed it we've had to feed it TMs to give it stab other than Hyper Beam. Which, right now, yeah, Hype would be the bigger hits. Ooh, yeah, that sounds real good. Having the Rock Steels, Terra Ghost, and doing Iron Defense Body Press. Can Aggron do that? Then again, Aggron might not be in the... Oh, geez, I don't remember if Aggron's... in any of the Gen 9 games. Or if it has Body Press, which might be the issue. Cause yeah, to be honest, now that I say that, it's like... Shit, dude, when was the last time I actually saw Aggron, like, hanging out in a game? Alright, Berry Master, you got anything of note for me? You've got probably... I think the Magos Berry and the Greppa Berry, these are just for Pokeblocks, aren't they? that's not very useful for my endeavors. I haven't heard anything fun yet. Yeah, well. Yeah, keep in mind that my knowledge of, like, any of the serious competitive stuff past that, again, because that sounds a little bit more like, mostly because, of course, I know Wolf Glick from the actual, like, official competitive formats. Most stuff that I know anything about competitive-wise, and to be fair, it's not a lot, is mostly stuff through Smogon and, you know, what little bit that I pick up from Fury and a couple of content creators who do stuff about Smog. SNK play more? Oh no, sorry, you that must be something else. Oh, references to things that not many people think about anymore. So yeah, just in general, a lot of the Pokemon in Gen 9, to reiterate the thing that Bloodcry, hi, yes, move pools are randomized, with like the main asterisk here being that every Pokemon can learn all the HMs, because we would not want to be caught with our pants down and be unable to teach any of our Pokemon moves that are necessary for progression. So there's that. And of course, TMs are randomized. We can't catch this Umbreon, sadly. We've had an encounter on this route, and it was a Geodude. I was like, it was a Grovyle? No, it was a Geodude. Grovyle was the thing that we encountered afterwards on land. Oh, that seems pretty gross there as a thing, Iron Fury, but also I see Terra Electric and I'm like, ooh, that sounds like a potential recipe for some nasty business, but also, hey, it's probably because Mono Electric in general is like, ooh, that can be a setup for our old friend doesn't take super effective damage, thanks to Air Balloon, but I don't think Air Balloon is that widely used. Hey, Doduo! Oh, Doduo is one of my favorites. Best non-legendary bird in Gen 1. Yeah, but at the very least, Levitate is much more predictable because, like, the only mono-electric Levitator out there is Old Mate's Electros. I couldn't remember its name for a second. I'm really keeping it together mentally here. And Electros is a jerk, and generally tends to fall kind of low in a lot of the competitive tiers, I think. Competitive, pardon me. Yeah, it's like you get it late enough, unfortunately, that it's gonna fall by the wayside. I just love the look of Doduo in general, and Dodrio is a pretty solid Pokemon in general. Yeah, Furo will do good things for you in single player for sure. I need a nickname for this thing because I forgot what I was going to call it. Heck. I'm so bad at this. That said, Electros... Baldy. Irene, please. Please. Electros does have a really good move pool, if I recall correctly. Like, just great set of stuff. Yeah, Yeah, oh boy. Cynthia is already, like, really, really absurd in terms of difficulty level. Cynthia is probably, I would say, the actual hardest fight in a single-player Pokemon game. Outside of, like, probably some shit in Coliseum. And then they jacked it up even harder in Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Which was, yeah, Did I get my ass kicked by that on stream? I don't remember. I didn't play that very recently, that's for sure. Yeah, Coliseum is like the one that I would say would probably have a chance of being harder. Coliseum is a very, like, yeah. Coliseum, you are limited in what you have available. That is a thing that tends to hamstring you a little bit. At least I find that that's where a lot of the difficulty comes from in Colo, is your very specific type of limited resources. Because there's only a few Pokemon that you can have, and options for team building as a consequence are not tremendous. And you also kind of just have to use a lot of goofy Pokemon in general in that game. Like, oh boy, I'm so glad that I finally get to use Slug... Oh, right, it's terrible. But, that and the trainers, like, especially the boss trainers, have, like, real strategies. You know, Dakim has his Earthquake-based strategy. Ayn uses Rain Dance. What's her name? Her name wasn't Venus, was it? I like her design, but I forgot what her name is. And yeah, she has a strategy of being really annoying, basically. So yeah, the opponents have well-built teams, and you're basically barely allowed to. Anyway, I saw a headmaster in there, so we'll take that for now. Depending on what this fellow's move pool actually looks like, she could be getting into the party. But that'll require us to get to Fortree first, I think. Yeah, no, even with culling the space. Maybe in Gen 6 and later, but I didn't even look at what that was. And see, it's fine. It's just Plusle. We've got Mewtwo out front. Everything will kind of work out. Slowly. But surely. Zoroark doing what Zoroark do and tricking out the AI. Although they really did give Hisuian and Zoroark like the best possible type, right? It's freaking normal Ghost, if I recall correctly. Yeah, I was just double checking that I was like not hallucinating that because my bag's too full to take this X speed. Oh well. The last time I saw one was one that I had received in a Wonder Trade, but it was a hack, but it had it was Terra Poison, so I was like, wait a sec. Is it part poison? Yeah, but normal Ghost is just such an incredibly dirty move. Such a amazing. Sorry, it just. I started saying move type. That's not correct, but yeah, just as a type combination, absolutely ridiculous. What a great thing for them to put in. Plus, it has disguise, or it's not called disguise. Illusion. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. So you can screw with people with something that has such a completely loaded type combination. It's like, hey, yeah, I'm just immune to 3 types of attacks. It's no big deal. Oh, Trapinch has Water Absorb. Not for long, it doesn't? Okay, champ, you do you. Mandibuzz is a quite tough Pokemon to deal with, actually. And again, one of those Pokemon that a lot of people have like really started to respect more over time. But even early on, well, okay, actually, that's. Now that I think about it, I'm wrong. I was gonna say I was definitely giving that thing a bit of a boost early on, but. Less than I was thinking. Dark Flying, good. Defensive stats were looking alright, but I think I probably at the time was like, this could probably use a tiny bit more. But yeah, Mandibuzz definitely very quickly became a very widely used Pokemon. And a lot of people were like, hey, yeah, this thing is actually super good. Oh, I was actually in the grass. The perspective is confusing me a little bit. Oh, hi, Magnemite. You know, if this was a normal run, I'd be like, what can I do to be allowed to have that in my party? Because I love using Magnemite. And I'm so glad that enough Pokemon games recently have been like, hey, yeah, we're going to give you access to this thing at the very start of the game. Because yeah, Magnemite, very useful Pokemon for in-game purposes. Tattoo Sphero. Yeah, that thing's probably not gonna stay up too long, buddy. But it's going to ruin anything that would rely on Surf, that's for sure. It's a good thing we don't need to rely on that. Just need to make sure that we keep our HP from sagging too badly. Weedle. Alright, so Weeping Bell just needs to get hit with our big hits here, because... yeah. Oh, a camera up. That thing, unfortunately, is just going to get absolutely vaporized by Surf. I say unfortunately because Camerupt is just looking so unbothered and just like, yeah. I'm just here to earn a paycheck. What's that? A sea incense. Anything worth dumping for that? I guess I should probably store that, the stones and stuff, right? Oh god. Blast Burn coming off of Primal Groudon, that's kind of terrifying. This thing is going to require a bit of chonking here to actually... erase it properly. That guy's a goofball. So is this where we get Fly, or is this just, like, that thing we're hearing about? That's a lot of seagulls. Are they here to reenact that one part of Finding Nemo? You know what I'm talking about. Mine, 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 mine. Okay, so there's... Across this thing, I can't actually get to where that bike track is going right now. Oh, hey, look, here's a Pidgeotto on the water. Aw, come on, that thing's probably... This fellow probably doesn't do that bull crap. Pidgeotto isn't the bird that flies out over the sea. The pelican probably does, but, you know... Actually, it does kind of have that stance a little bit, doesn't it, Retro? Like, it looks like it could be on a surfboard. You know, the cool Pidgeotto for the 90s. Not to be confused with the Pidgeotto that was first made known to us in the 90s. Goodness, that would be silly. Well, that's 2 sea incenses, like, back to back. That's very funny. Alright, well, good luck. Poliwhirl. This will be very easy to... Oh, wow, it's only level 20. We're fighting higher level wild Pokemon than this. What are you doing, guy? Our main answer to psychic types is just crunching them, so alright. That made total sense, Breeself. How's it going, champ? Hope you're having a nice evening there, Brian. I hope your internet problems have been reduced, because I heard that was an issue with when you were trying to stream week 2. Slugma with water absorb? Aww, you bunghole. I can't believe I have to switch to deal with Slugma. Your net's still spotty? Well, that's unfortunate. Goddamn Nortel, or whoever it is now. Bell, I think, is right. Whatever. I'm just gonna call all of the Canadian ISPs Nortel, and if I'm wrong, well, good. I should be. Because, yeah, Nortel and, like, everyone who, and by everyone who is involved, I mean really just, like, a very specific dude in the case of Nortel, can fuck off all the way to hell. Because I know a little bit about that. And that was some bullshit. Yeah, no, I figured that Nortel was like not really the thing anymore, but I'm too dumb to remember, so. Let's pick some berries. I think that's a citrus and a lepa berry. That's actually... Those are good. Wow. Can't believe this game would just have good items spawn normally. Wait. No, I probably can once in a while, but only once in a while. I didn't get its secret power TM. Oh well. So, I think that would be a no, champ. You only have one Pokemon, buddy? I think well, I didn't get to see it all, so... But hey, it's Seaking. Yes, the memes. But nowadays, it doesn't have Lightning Rod. So we can't do Pikachu the Horn jokes anymore. Wait, no, that was about Rhydon, wasn't it? And I want to say it was in Blaine's gym? Although, of course, you know, Gen 1 and type matching. Small Pokedex, it was a little bit rougher back then, to put it mildly. Meanwhile, this dog is, like, in a hell of a stance, but unfortunately, Granville's defense is not such that it's going to get to put that sword stance to use. Although... under other circumstances, I might be a little bit worried about that. Ah, yes, more people to harangue me on the phone automatically. Yay. Oh, dude, I would like to just get to a town. Max potion in our bag is full. Can I chuck anything out real quick? I've got a rare candy I can just feed to a Pokemon. Yeah, you know what, Thrax, get you to level 30. Now we'll take that max potion, because... hey, that's one fewer that I will end up needing to buy at the Elite Four, basically. Oh, I can't go on to Fortree until I deal with... the weather guys. Well, I gotta do some funny business here in order to be able to dislodge that lucky egg. Oh no, that's leftovers. Never mind. You can give that back. Where the hell is... oh. Why was it there? Huh. That's weird. It's not the first weird thing that's happened today, but it's one of them. Okay, switch the white herb for the lucky egg, and there we go. Let's go in here and see what we've got that needs dealing with. Can I sleep in the bed? Yes. Oh, thank goodness. Can I use this PC? Yes, actually. That is remarkably generous of this game. So, we got a couple of Pokemon to look at here. Our Scizor has a terrible ability. I mean, Bug Steel is already such a good type, and it's got Bide, Egg Bomb, Luster Purge, and Blast Burn. So, I'm sorry, buddy. You're probably not coming along. Alright, so... Thardus coming in with Inner Focus. That's acceptable. It's better than Color Change. Transform, Mirror Coat, Sketch, and Whirlpool. Huh. Well, that's an interesting set there. And what has our goofy looking bird got? Detect Cotton Spore, Meteor Mash, and Safeguard. That would need way too many TMs to make not suck. So I think that those goofballs are not likely to factor into much of our life here. Excuse me. Now, I'll be right back, folks. All right, while I was up getting a drink, I see that Twitch has not suddenly thrown me off of the website. Or if they have, that hasn't stopped me from attempting to stream on OBS, and by attempt I mean succeed. So, let's get back to it. I'm starting to think, at least, that Thrax is going to be enough to deal with the Weather Center. And by starting, I mean continuing, really. But This might take a couple of hits because Magcargo does actually have a defense stat. Regrettably. But not by enough. Ooh, Metang. That's a actually good Pokemon. Of course, we're not a special attacker being Armaldo, so we might have to flamethrower this a couple of times. Light screen, I know how to deal with that. Oh, geez, I have never seen that animation before. For breaking through the screen. That's pretty cool. Nidoqueen can be dealt with Psybeam, especially now that we don't have to worry about any barriers. Alrighty. How many more of these goofballs have we got in here? At least 3. Yeah, that's not doing very much damage, thankfully. Sweet Scent is not going to do us any good. Like, I don't think Evasion Down really gives us any sort of assist here. This Pokemon, period. Oh, hey, Weather Ball. Funny you should have that, buddy. Brick Break will probably do more damage even than Flamethrower, but we can switch to that for the finisher. Oh wow, that Quillfish has speed boost. That's reasonably interesting. Well, it's not going to be a big deal for us. And we probably won't end up getting one, but hey, good to make note of. Now this Celebi should be worth a decent chunk of EXP. Oh god. Oh no. We can't stay in on that. Kidding me? What's our best bet to even deal with this thing? Oh yeah. We haven't used muds in a minute here, so a little bit of Arrow Blast should take care of things. Why are you doing that? Not even just why are you pissing all over the carpet, buddy, but also like you just had your fire damage boosted and you still have Fire Punch. Celebi. You could be just spamming Fire Punch. It might even still do good damage to us. I guess showing us its entire move pool because we saw all 4 attacks. Well, alright then. Okay, so just this guy and 1 more left? Hopefully? Now, Bayonet we're going to have to hit with special moves because we have no physical that can hit it. Sadly. Oh, that might be a dead Thrax. Yeah. Ooh. Yikes. Water is like our only weakness as Armaldo. Oh man. Oh, that ain't great. And for the follow-up, this guy's about to use Heracross. Well, actually, somebody can pick that off pretty easily. Okay, yeah, no, Armaldo is also weak to Rock and Steel, but Water was the only one I could remember. Of course, everybody forgets Steel because it's, like, only good for fairies, basically, for a lot of people. Well, that was about when Steel attacking moves got relevance, was when they introduced the fairy type. Ah, good, a Flame Body Burn. I'm glad to see that that was a nice little follow-up there. And Blastoise to end things out there. Or probably end? Is that your last Pokemon? Yeah, I figure. Alright, now Volt Tackle this thing. I guess I'll use the full heal. That frees up the bag slot and lets us deal with the Lucky Egg a little more easily. A lot of dots in our team names, by the way, I noticed. That's funny how that ended up. So this should be the boss of the area, right? The boss of the plains. Starting out with Ludicolo. Ooh, yes. A friend who's only weak to water and flying and bug. Has a double resistance to water too. Sheesh. Oh, it's prepping Sky Attack, speaking of flying. We just gotta take it out real quick before I can let that go. Mmm, delicious pineapple. Mmm. Meanwhile, this Meowth should be pretty easy to take out with, like, any of our move pool. Yes, Meowth is made of very, very fragile paper. And lastly, it's our old friend Psyduck. I bet I don't even have a Psyduck emote in here, though, do I? I feel like I need to change that at some point. I just don't remember, because... Yeah, no FFZ Psyduck in here. Well, one of these days I'll remember to change that. Yeah, you guys have fun with being idiots like that. Oh boy, we got a Psyduck. I don't know. Not ducks. We'll just call it not ducks for now. I mean, yeah, it doesn't really do that, buddy, but all right. Sure, whatever you say. Anyway, cast form is funny because its form changes are tied to an ability. So in a rando, it's probably not doing that. Alright, so who is coming in to actually be, like, not completely useless in this party? And I think it's gonna be you there, old Lobster. Lobster Jones. Unfortunately, I'm mostly unhappy about the fact that I used my one rare candy, and I'm pretty sure it's the only rare candy I've found, on a Pokemon who ended up dying like 10 minutes later. Once you account for the amount of time that I spent AFK. Oh. You again? Really? I'm a little busy here, like, trying to get to a town. But hey, Vampy, that's a pretty quality Pokemon there. Unfortunately, Mewtwo is going to just turn it into elephant dust. Ooh, Regice, that... I've got something that Brick breaks, right? Oh, right, it was Thrax. Well, surely I've got something that has a fighting move. Oh, excuse me. Ow. Ugh. That was a big one. Well, we lost a Pokemon, but we did end up just... We had some stuff to replace it with, at least, so... We finished the Weather Institute, and here we are in a rival battle. Well, it's Brendan this time, but yes. And Regice's 100 defense is really coming out to be useful here. Let's learn Baton Pass. No thanks. About to use a familiar face, huh? Do I have a good way to... You know what? NSA does have Petal Dance, so we're gonna take a crack at this. And we're going to hope that we've got enough special attack, which we probably really don't, to at least put a nice big hole in this Goofus. Yeah, it's not quite an outright... Oh, minimize! Minimize? Really? Yeah, thankfully I do have Aerial Ace to help ease that, but we were locked in, so yeah. Tropius, this one's a little high level, and we're confused, so this might be a bad choice, but we're taking a crack at it here. And see, that's pretty good damage. And it's going to start boosting its defense. That's slightly irritating, but it's a good thing there's no body press in this generation, I guess. Maybe it will just sit there and keep boosting its D, and oh no, it's got Rock Throw. I don't want to switch because I don't want to take Spikes damage. But I think we have to. K-Rool, do you well, K-Rool levitates and has Sludge Bomb, so that actually is real good. Yep, and a completely needless crit, which probably would have been important if I had sent K-Rool in right off the hop. But I didn't think about that. Oops. Hooray, we got Fly! Yeah, we need a gym badge for that, right. And that guy shows up to be a Scott or something. Right, so we're pretty close to Fortress City, at least, so... Yeah, see, there's a signpost and everything. Plus, there are a couple other trainers for us to go back and fight if we want to. And I have a feeling we do. This is going to end up actually just fine, because... Yeah, I mean, Latias is going to get chipped. But we should be able to put a nice big hole in it, if not get an outright kill with this Dragon Claw. Yeah, dented quite severely. Not exactly ideal conditions, but it will do. Alright, so it looks like Winona's top level, by the way, is 33. So we should be well and truly set to go. With, you know, most of our relevant party anyway. Take a meaty chunk of recoil there, but not as much as we usually do, so... Eh. There's our old buddy. This thing that's immune to fire, immune to water, pardon me. Now these Pomeg berries are not really useful, but we'll take them anyway because they're here. I feel obligated. Actually, we're in Emerald. They're actually good here. Never mind. Well, good when you know what to do with them, rather. And to be fair, I think that kind of thing is probably a little bit beyond the wheelhouse of this sort of playthrough. Yeah, buddy, I don't have to worry about that. Right, now this guy's got the usual stuff. We have a flat $60,000. That's fun. It's very rare that I hit flat money like that. I don't need the fluffy tail. Red flute might be handy, but not necessarily. The repeat ball can just go, because, like, that's actually not going to be useful. Yeah, I wouldn't really know what else to sell at this point. Items would probably go in the depository for there. Yeah, a bug Pokemon comes through your window, that's startling, especially if it's like Scyther or something. That sounds pretty rough. Although, I mean, on top of that, just think about how big, like, you know, your generic flying bug Pokemon is. Or even it's a caterpillar or something, or sheesh. What you got? You just have secret bait stuff. Ah, darn. You too, probably, right? Yeah. Those don't get randomized, unfortunately. I'm sure that's what you did, champ. I don't know how offhand that works. Teach my Pokemon how to use Stomp. So, who can learn? Well, like everybody in my thing can learn Stomp pretty much. That's kind of nice. It'd be good to have a real move on Heavy Lobster, so we'll take that over Bide, that's for sure. Actually, like, all of Scissor's moves right there are kind of legit. I mean, Egg Bomb is garbage, but the others are usable. Just not so much, especially not with that 33 special attack. Luster Purge is not going to be great. And nor is Blast Burn, but at the very least, those are actual moves. You know, it's not like Bide. I don't have a Volbeat, kid. Oh yeah, that's right. You're the guy who's saying things about bug Pokemon. Can I go check the Kecleon in front of the gym? Is that necessary? Do I have to go out here and find Steven or something? So I seem to recall that you have to go out east in order to find Steven, get the Devon Scope or whatever it's called. I was called the Go Goggles. That's not correct. Let's learn Disable. No, let's not do that. Vaporeon, huh? Well, we've only got one electric move, and it's gonna be a bit of a proposition, alright, because this thing has Trace. Man, why even give Pokemon their own abilities, right? Ooh! That's not nice. I switch in and get immediately confused. Okay. Can we at least get like a poison on this thing? Oh, ouch. Less ouch than I thought it would be, that's for sure. You get the fuck out of there, Vaporeon. Sheesh. Alright, now here's Gabby and Ty again. Give me your tiny amount of free experience. That's probably not tiny, but still. Nice crit crunch there. That's pretty good. You're pretty good, etc. No interview for you guys. Steven? Alright. Show me what this Kecleon actually is. I think it made a bug sound. Oh no, it's Chansey. Oh, hell yeah! That's actually very nice to see. Plus, we have a physical move, so we should be able to off this thing reasonably well. Excuse me. Not worth quite as much experience as I was hoping, but oh well. And off he goes. Plusle, that's not very impressive, buddy. Excuse me. Alright. Let's remove this thing. And it's time to take on the gym. That's right, this place has a weird, like, rotating bar puzzle. It makes that weird noise when you do any of the phases. Ooh, a Suicune. That's a pretty big Pokemon. That we should still be able to at least put a major dent in with this. Oh, wow. One and done, but a ton of recoil, as I suppose you could expect from that. Alright, so now here's where the rotation puzzles get a little bit weirder. And unfortunately, there's just no way for us to turn this into a single fight. Ooh, they got 3 Pokemon apiece. Always with a lot of droughts in this everywhere. Farfetch'd, that exists. I'll surf anyway, because it'll take out Raticate, and, I mean, Farfetch'd is kind of made of glass. Oh hey, Corsola, I kind of remember that thing. Gengar. We have a way of getting rid of that thing pretty easily, thankfully. Oh hey, Spheal. We had an evolved form of that at one point. Neat. Level 39. And hey, look, another double trainer battle. The Doduo, that actually kind of belongs here. Wow. No Trout, I'm shocked. And rip the Doduo. That Nummel is probably getting obliterated from this. Yeah, quad weak, so... Sheesh. Well, I'm somewhat glad you didn't target K. Rool with that, even though I don't think it would have made a huge difference. But still. Dragon Claw is usually just a good choice for throwing for whatever the next target is. Ah, I see. This is a puzzle with quite a few steps to it here at the end. And Gardevoir, of course, using 2 detects in a row. I would never work for me, but we've said that before. Wait a second. This is even... Eh. I think I'm missing something here. Okay, no, I've got it now. That's... There's our gym leader. We should go heal up first, though. And of course, this being Fortree City, we have to go across the rickety paths here. Get on our bike. Let's go look for the last couple of stragglers of trainers here, because I remember I was skipping over a couple towards the end of the rush up to the weather center. Collect the last of our EXP. Oh, that's a hot pepper. Raining, it sure is. And yeah, that Meryl is not going to have a great time. And Ampharos can probably tank that actually, but we're still gonna hit it pretty hard with Dragon Claw. Oh geez, not by enough. Wow. Well, that was cleaned up pretty nicely. I have no idea how accessible or not this whole area is on foot. Or without the mock bike, anyway. My glasses are a total mess. I need to do something about that in a little bit. Yeah, give me just a second. I'm just kind of going like, wait a second. Okay, no, I have been here. I just skip past this dude? Huh. Yeah, because I guess I just didn't deal with these triggers whatsoever because I went the other fork in the road. Gotcha. And now we got this going on. One second. Also kind of sweating into my eyes here. It's a little hot in here. But like only this part of the house, so yeah. Xatu and a Grimer. Seems easy enough to get rid of these guys. Like yeah, Xatu should probably not be able to stand up to that. Well, there's that at least. Right. Unknown. That thing won't last through that. Yep. So now we've got all the trainers up to this point beaten. I'm sure it's fine. Besides, it's MSQ roulette. It's not exactly super hard content or anything anyway. Like, I don't have a lot of confidence in my ability to be a healer, but for most of MSQ, I feel like MSQ roulette, I feel like I could probably just, you know, sleepwalk through as Astro, for example, so. So, you know, nothing big there. Oh yeah, we gotta go over here and that first. Alright. So, what have you got, Winona? Hopefully no sudden destiny bonds or anything. That would be a bit of a problem. Pidgey to start with. Oh, it has Volt Absorb. That's interesting. I mean, at the very least, we probably can just one-shot Pidgey anyway. It's just Pidgey. We got 10 levels on it. I don't know why I was trying to get fancy. I missed out on what that was. Oh, she's got 6 Pokemon. Right, because base Winona has 5 Pokemon. And I did give +1 Mon to every boss, so yeah, Winona's gonna have 6. In later generations, you won't need that anymore, Machamp. Hey, a berry juice. Oh, that's a lot of HP it got back. Well. Yay, a crit that may just barely have mattered. Send in Moltres. That's another bird, but it's not one that a flying-type gym leader would usually have. And we didn't manage to one-shot it. Kind of surprised. Damage back on the Hydro Pump, though. Ooh. Crunch for the kill? Oh, right. She has healing items. Well, now we've got that for sure. Especially once we got the special defense down. That was just a free kill, basically. About to use Leddybutt. That is a really embarrassing Pokemon to be seen out in public with, buddy. We should just be able to erase that, basically, with Aerial Ace, so... I'm willing to send in a much weaker Pokemon to go get him some EXP. Ah, yes, follow me. What a useful thing to use in a case like that. Except not. Hooray! Fearow gained a level. That's handy. And there's Scizor gaining some levels and wanting to learn Sweet Scent, which is just as useless on that as anything else. Kangaskhan, huh? Ooh, I do enjoy Kangaskhan, but shame it's not on our side then. Muds, you've got a fighting type move. You should be able to hurt this thing decently-ish. Focus energy. That's a little scary. Because remember, that actually works. It's not Gen 1 anymore, kiddos. So this thing could pull something out of its butt and, like, seriously one-shot us. Or it could just use Poison Tail. And continuing to play with fire with Jump Kick here. Except it's not fire, it's fighting type. But listen, if we miss, that's catastrophic. And again, something with boosted crit rate, that could be bad news. This thing could just decide to pull out Vine Whip out of nowhere on one turn, and it would just kill us because we're double weak to grass. And even with Kangaskhan not having a special attack stat worth any note whatsoever, it wouldn't be pretty. This Giga Drain, however, this should not get the kill? Alright, I guess Kangaskhan has an actual special defense stat. I'm not really sure I was expecting that. Anyway, yeah, I decided that I felt my water absorb. God damn, it feels like everybody has abilities that negate some attack type except for me. Sheesh. What am I, chopped liver? Oh wait, no, I'm just the person who's actually controlling the game. No, I think I got this. I can wait to switch until I get the kill. It'll be fine, because we have a massive speed advantage. Obviously, we switch after this, but, like, for that, yeah. Although, I mean, Masquerain is not threatening me whatsoever. I think I can just one-shot this thing. I'm gambling a little bit here, but I think I can get away with this. Although that poison damage is disgusting. However, that's why I'm not concerned about that. Outside of, like, actually getting hit by an attack, but I'm also not terribly concerned with Masquerain having an attack stat, really. We got away with it. We probably shouldn't have, but, you know what? It will do. What is TM40? Please be useful. Magnitude. Well, all right. Magnitude is kind of okay. Sometimes. I mean, depending on your luck, it can be Earthquake or even better, but most importantly, to me, it's the fact that it's ground damage, but yeah. It is kind of luck-based, but if somebody on our team can use it, I probably will put it to use. And I probably should have blocked that bot better, but, eh. Oh no, a bot came into a stream. At this point, there's just so many of them that it's like, well, it's no longer surprising. Alright, so... Yeah, so Lobster, Muds, Geeg, and the NSA can all learn that. I'll figure out who I should use that on a little later. Ah, right. Bike is still useless out here. Right. Oh, hey, look, Feebas. We already had a catch out here, I think, and I don't remember what it was, but, yeah, this thing is not really going to be useful to us. So, eh. Oh, right. That'll be why I didn't deal with this earlier, is because of the Kecleon. So there's a Mankey. That can easily be removed with the help of Surf, or like anything else. I have a full bag again. Oh. I forgot to deposit any of my crap. That's right. Bag storage limit. You ever think about just how much better everything is in newer Pokemon games, at least with regard to stuff like that? Where now we just have a bottomless bag. Yeah, I'm gonna stock all of these as well. We'll get them later when it might become important during the Elite Four sort of area. It's not very useful, but I don't feel like selling it. Yeah, I was looking to see if I had like a million smoke balls still or something, but no, I'm down to only the one. Haven't seen another one in a while. It just was that time when we were getting a bunch of them. Yeah, I know, that's a real waste of a username on a bot who's here to sell me cheap followers. As always, not even promising the good stuff, just, oh yeah, hey, we know you're a dirty poor. Here's some followers you can actually afford, you fucking scrub. Is that terrible? That's probably terrible. Mankey's not worth that much of my time. Star Piece, and I think the only thing here is this little islet, the scorched slab. Ooh, a TM32. All right. Well, I mean, why not, right? Dragon Breath is probably usable. If anyone can fit it. Ooh, an Ursa Ring. Now this would be a good addition to our team if only we could have found that earlier. What? No. I don't really know much of anything about. No, it's... No. Right. Guy's got a shell gun. A lot of double battles set up over here. Alright. Kingler really looks like he has a big sprite compared to... Probably because it's right next to Meowth, so... yeah. You have a lot of confidence in yourself, small child. You know, with the rain and these two being neutral, I feel like I can just double surf here. That Bulbasaur might... Oh, they've both got grass types out next. Wow. Rude. And Tangela coming in with the damage debuff, too. That's incredible. That's pretty weird. Specifically, that first one is pretty weird. I would think by this point, like, sound volume and, like, volume mixing kind of stuff of that nature would be a thing that would be a lot rarer as an issue. But still very unfortunate that it's a problem there. With the, you know what I'm saying. Also kind of a surprise to hear of a Dragon Ball game having poor music volume. Oh, hi, Deoxys. I have no idea what your stats are like in this game. Because I usually tend to associate the Dragon Ball series with like fairly strong sort of, you know, heavy metal, because I think about the English dub of DBZ and the music they had at like the beginning and end of episodes. Speaking of which, the English language narrator for DBZ died recently. God, that seems like a lot of Dragon Ball related deaths in the past year. But maybe it just seems like more because, of course, one of them was Toriyama. It's not like it's, you know, necessarily indicative of anything. It's just a very strange sort of sequence of what basically are coincidences that's like, hey, yeah, this many people associated all with the same thing, all dying. And, you know, none of them were young people. They were all relatively aged and had lengthy careers. So I'm not out here to be like, to be weird about it. Just like, huh, that's really strange. Not a great year for Dragon Ball fans, but hopefully the game is good, so at least it can't all be bad news, I guess. Or something? I don't know. Toriyama's passing, though, is a huge loss for, well, for a lot of the... Okay, yeah, this was just a secret base and some spare berries. Yeah, Toriyama passing on huge for multiple things, not just Dragon Ball, obviously. I mean, he also... he also did a lot of the designs and art for the Dragon Quest games, which, of course, we're all quite aware of at this point. And, of course, for Chrono Trigger as well, which is something I just talked about fairly recently. I need to record that extra video at some point. Need to finish up the script for this month's video and record that soon, though, as well. Oh, Spore! You know, I'm surprised I haven't seen that more of this game. Wow, full restore. Real jerk move there. I didn't see what that said, but I was smashing too hard as usual. Azumarill. Alright, I should still be able to take this thing out, probably. Ooh, that's a little bit spicy of a crit. Ah, the random Pokemon is another Mankey. Sneak up on this fellow. I should be able to just beat up this Venomoth the regular way. Yeah. Ooh, alright. That's pretty nasty. And it got the Paralyze. Wow. It's not even using Zap Cannon. Sheesh. Alright. Sure. And a full restore. Alright. Yeah, I'm happy about that. It's great. It's cool. I don't know why I was expecting water to not work, but here we are. Espeon will probably take a hit from this because we're paralyzed. Assuming that we win the RNG for not being paralyzed. Double team. Okay. Somewhere a Smogon ref is having an aneurysm. Send an Apom. We got things that can deal with that. Just not one-shotting things with Jump Kick. That makes me sad. Hey, cool, Safari Ball. That will likely come in handy the next time we have a capture available. But I don't know when that will be. I have no idea how long this route is. I think what we're gonna see at the end of... Oh no, it's just secret bases. I forgot already. I was like, I think that's just the entrance to the Braille thing. Hey, you. more of those things that are not of great value to us. But we got a trainer over here that we can fight. Oh yeah, I probably should have done something about that paralysis. Well, we'll be able to deal with that in a second, probably. Oh hey, it's another legendary. Wow. Ooh, yeah, so that's not such a good choice for us to have in right now. What's it, Psychic Flying, I think? Really means that going back to Mewtwo is our best bet with this. We'll go with Volt Tackle because we should have enough HP to survive that easily. Or we can just have this happen to us. In a row. So that's what, 1 in 64? There we go. Well, I mean, I'm on a newer version, I think, so... Well, it's up to you if you want to do that, really. So, do I have a burn heal? No, I have berries, though. Yeah, just shockingly few Rost berries. Why is the tag the first thing? Yeah, that should be perfectly fine. I would suggest saving... your flag set should already be saved to separate files, actually, so you would be able to just load them into the new install. Oh yeah, there was an item down there that we wanted to get. Or I had forgotten to even look for that. Hey, another lucky egg. That's kind of nice. Less important, but alright. Yeah, I thought we had gotten this guy already. But no. It's leading off with Gengar. And we can just delete this thing, basically. I probably should move that other thing around at some point. I sometimes do that, but also other times I'm just like, yeah, whatever feels like, whatever the game feels like giving me. Because that 2-stage evolutions, you know, I mean, it could be like Weedle type of speed in terms of evolution, or it could be a pseudo-legendary level of evolution timing. And usually most of the unevolved pseudo-legendaries are not super impressive, aside from their type. And if you're Larvitar, not even necessarily so much that. Route 121, we'll fight these guys. We're getting a little bit close to wrap-up time, so I'll probably just clean these trainers out. Because, and yeah, I say that, but I did start a little bit early today, so it should be fine if I wrap slightly early too. But yeah, we're definitely getting into a part of the game where the gaps between things are back to being long. And by things, I mean gyms, specifically. So, we got a lot more to do before we reach the 7th gym. Oh, speaking of Larvitar, here's, well, its evolved form, which is hitting us with the Intimidate. Well, it's a good thing that I've got a much better solution for this particular Pokemon. Just surf it away. Got to use Cubone. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use a super potion. I know, I really don't like using my healing items at all, and it's probably to my detriment. Did I do a Randlock of white? Not that well, certainly not one that's... Definitely not in the last several years, for sure, but, it is... I mean, I did play just regular black, so there probably was discussion of that, but, eh. Well, Pokemon is in a very special position, too, where it's like... But I can literally just go back to a Pokemon Center, because in most cases... there aren't a ton of areas where it's like you have to go without that. And they're, generally speaking, literally free. Oh, that looks silly, just seeing Exeggutor doing that, like, goofy bounce dance from its animation. Like, okay, Exeggutor probably would dance around, but like that, just like squish, squish, squish. I don't remember now. But I think it was one that had access to a very important item that required it to be a lower level. Now I've forgotten what that is. That's great. Oh right, it was heart scales. That's what I lacked access to. And our encounter for this route is also Feebas. I'm not even remotely interested in this thing, so it can literally get out of here. We'll just say we didn't get one here at you know. Yeah, alright, game. 2 routes in a row with Feebas is the Pokemon. Okay. I'm not upset about that or anything. Oh, there's the Safari Zone. We can go do that and catch one Pokemon for a price. I am not sure. Janky programming, I guess. That literally just leads to a secret base. Thanks a lot, guys. Game really loves doing that. Wait, I'm gonna be stopped here because I don't have a Pokeblock case, do I? Yeah. Oh, I have to go to Lily Cove City. MGBA does have some issues. As I've said before, fairly minor, and they are not usually to do with game emulation. But the program itself is certainly not perfect. I'll say that. How much stuff do we have going on? Aggron. Yeah, that would have been so much better to have gotten as an actual catch here, but no, the game's like, hey, you want Feebas? Especially an Aggron with Intimidate? Seriously? Like, wow. Alright. Why not? This probably can't survive this. Cut, and this has to be the location of like a hidden item, right? There it is. Ah, yes, Gardevoir, aka lose some PP for fun. Oh no, it didn't start detect spamming. That's incredible. Well, shouldn't that be more like your rival? Oh, right. Anyway. You stop that. You. Like that. Give this thing to our marsh stomp. Oh hey look, this piece of crap, which was also a catch somewhere else. Wow. Oh wow, 6 Pokemon in this party, huh? I'm gonna have to... I probably should switch to something else to preserve some PP here. I didn't see what was coming out. Well... You got again? Oh yeah, Stomp is your, like, 1 damaging move. So it's time to switch into what probably was a Ghost. Or a Rock, knowing me. Or a Ghost Rock. Oh, it's a Groudon. That's kind of unfortunate, too, because it's going to take a lot of... And it's going to use Moonlight, also. That's even worse. Oh, boy. What's it feeding you now? Ooh. Well... It sounds like Mantine is your best bet. Because while Mantine has a really vulnerable typing to Electric, Water and Flying are pretty good attacking types. Its stats are pretty good. It can soak most other special attacks pretty well. Pretty fairly. I don't recall Kecleon having, like, anything going for it in terms of stats. Except maybe special defense. And in that case, like, it's a normal type. I'm gonna go double check if Kecleon has stats. Yeah, 'cause I mean, remember, this is not Mystery Dungeon Kecleon. It's not gonna murder you. I mean, it's got, like, 90 attack. That's kind of usable. 60, 70, 120 bulk stats, 40 speed is the thing that I'm thinking is going to be the imposition when those bulk stats are only mid, really. And I have no rock moves to deal with Ho-Oh. Well, that moveset is not going to do shit against ghosts, that's for sure. At the very least, Dizzy Punch and Hyper Fang give you confusion and the other thing. Confusion and flinching. There we go. At least I think Hyper Fang causes flinching. And False Swipe is usable as your, you know, go-to attack for a little while. I mean, that's kind of alright. Use Ninetales, that's easy to remove. Yeah, Hyper Fang can confuse, but can flinch. But unfortunately, it's only a 10% chance instead of a 30%. Which, as you can tell, is far worse than you would want. I think I saw that was Shelgon. Yeah. Good call. And quickly erased. Larvitar also quickly erased. And lastly, Hitmonchan, who is also not going to have a great time. Although Hitmonchan has, like, actually viable special defense, if I recall correctly. Ew, gross. Yeah, you can definitely sort of, like, the way it's drawn, it definitely looks like you're getting a bit of a sight of Feraligator's crack there. And hey, look at this garbage Pokemon we can run away from. Hooray! I love running away from stuff. Let me remember to feed an antidote to my poisoned Pokemon here. I'm dealing with a quite irritating Hitmonchan. I have to remember to switch for that thing in the future. It's grass poison, so we don't have an easy out here. We just have to beat it down. Another rando using an item. Swallots. Do I have something that hits that super effectively? I don't think I do. mean, technically that does, but that doesn't seem like a thing that's real. It doesn't count, man. Well, I can go for it, and I can try spamming Egg Bomb and hope that this thing doesn't counter with Fire Blast or something. I mean, the Egg Bomb damage was okay. Oh, right. Color change. Ugh. Well, I got a boost from Torment anyway in terms of damage. Grab these Nanab berries. And here we are, Lily Cove City. I've still got another trainer to deal with, real quick. Yeah, that's kind of a little bit of a gamble as a thing. You wouldn't really want to be dealing with that. That's pretty good, though. Right, Lugia. Lugia can be dealt with by the same fellow as usual, actually. Alright, well, Volt Tackle it for kill. And we get burned in the process, but that's okay. We're done with the fight already. That's the last trainer on the route. Get our thing clogged with more phone numbers, because why not? Go in here, heal, save, and yeah. And it's another 3 hours of, hey, at the very least we got a badge, didn't we? Oh, they'll do it repeatedly and slow me the hell down. Oh well. It's a strange choice of game mechanic, that's for sure.